just got off the phone with the girl who loves you too. Said you're working on yourself, is she helping with that too?
Okay, so everybody, I'm so excited to be sharing this recipe with you guys. And today I'm going to be talking about being intentional with your life and with your decisions. I know a lot of times we always wonder why things aren't going faster, or why aren't things happening for me, you know? And sometimes it's just divine timing, and other times it's because you have to be intentional with what you want to happen. I'm a firm believer in, you know, your thoughts manifest into your reality. So you have to make sure that you are saying the right things, doing the right things. That's called being intentional. You have to be what you are trying to attract. So if you want to attract, let's just say, a new career, you can't just sit at your old job thinking that you want a new job and you think it's going to come in, because it's not. The reality of it is we have free will to do what we want to do. Some things are left up to chance to God, but other things we have to initiate them. So let's just say if you want to be a content creator, but you feel like you need all this money and this supplies and this equipment, you don't. All you have to do is do what's free first. That's what I always tell people. Whatever you want to do what's free first. And once you get that intention in the universe, like, hey, this is what you want to do, and you're actually taking steps in order to do so, then everything will start falling into place. But you have to be intentional. Nothing is going to come to you just from a thought. A thought is the first step. The second step is to start taking intentional steps to follow through with whatever it is that you're wanting to do. I think that being intentional is really great, not only for goals, but it's also great for just life in general. If you don't want to, if you, let's just say, if you want to have a new friend group, or you want to be surrounded by new people, if you want to be surrounded by new people and you want to have a new friend group, then that means you have to put yourself in places. You have to be intentional and you have to put yourself in places where you are likely to meet people. We live in a digital world, so you could easily just create profiles on social media and meet new people. That is a way to reach out to the world. You have to be intentional for whatever you want to do. um and it's not always easy being intentional, because a lot of times we don't even know what we want. And that's a journey in itself, trying to figure out what it is we want out of life. Because you can't be intentional with anything unless you know exactly what you want. There was a time in my life where, I don't want to say I was confused, but I was being intentional, but I was allowing other people's intentions to kind of impede upon what I wanted to do with my life. And it left me kind of at a standstill. I'm gonna be honest. I had to remove myself. I had to be intentional because I wanted to figure out what it is that I need to do, and I had to remove myself from certain people. And come to find out, they were most likely the blockages. Because once I removed them, it's like my thinking was clear, everything was clear, clear as day. So I challenge you guys to be intentional with your life. Take control of your life, because nobody is going to save you. Nobody's going to do it for you. You have to take control of your life if you want things to start moving. When you're driving in a car, put it like this: you can't even drive a car unless you crank it up. If you don't crank the car up, you're going to be sitting in the car just sitting there. You have to crank the car up. Think about the ignition as the intention on your life. You have to crank the car up in order for it to move. So, guys, it was great talking to you today, and I hope that you enjoy um my visuals, the recipe. They were extremely delicious, and if you guys want the recipe, just hit your girl up. Bye.